I'm just going to do a short video on Unit 31, that's may, might, and could, future possibility. They're pretty straightforward and you probably use them all the time anyway. So may and might can be used in the positive or negative. You see the document I've put on the screen. So someone might say, "What are you doing this weekend?" And the other person could reply, "I'm not sure yet. I may go to a movie tonight. Tomorrow I might have to work. I'm on call. I'd like to go to the gym tomorrow, but I might not have time." So they can be positive or negative. And we do not use contractions with may or might. So you would not say, "I mayn't" or "I mightn't." That's not possible. And we also don't ask questions with may or might for future possibility. Could we tend to use mostly for situations in which we have choices or options. So we might say, well, we could go to a movie tonight, or we could just stay home and rent a movie, or we could go out to dinner. So a lot of times we're talking about various options or choices when we use could. You may also be thinking in your heads about questions with may. As I said, we don't use questions with may and might for future possibility. We do ask polite questions with may. May I help you? Or could I help you? But that's different. That's not future possibility. It's just a polite question, so that falls into a different category. Basically, I think I'm just going to go over a couple of the exercises from the unit that will save us a little time in class. If you have any questions, you can ask in class, but I'm going to read through the answers for exercise 2 on page 439. You should do these on your own before you listen to these answers. So exercise 2 is just affirmative and negative statements, and it says Anna is graduating from college with a degree in meteorology. Complete this entry in her diary. Choose the appropriate words in parentheses. I just got the notice from my school. I'm going to graduate in June, but I still don't have plans. Some TV stations hire students to help out their meteorologists, so I could apply for a job next month. On the other hand, I might apply to graduate school and get my master's degree in atmospheric science. I'm just not sure, though. These past 2 years have been really hard, and I may not be ready to study for 2 more years. At least I am sure about my career. I'm going to forecast the weather, that's certain. I made an appointment to discuss my grades with my advisor, Mrs. Humphrey, tomorrow. I may talk about my plans with her. She might have an idea about what I should do. In exercise 3, we're just writing sentences to talk about Anna's schedule for Monday. So there are certain things that are certain, and we'll use be going to for those, and others that are not certain, we'll use may or might. So number 1 is already done. Anna is going to call Cody at 9 o'clock. Number 2, Anna might buy some notebooks before class, or Anna may buy some notebooks before class. There is really no difference in the way we use may and might. You can use one, you can use the other. It really doesn't matter. Number 3, Anna is going to go to the meeting with Mrs. Humphrey at 11 o'clock. Number 4 should be Anna may have coffee with Sue after class. Number 5, Anna is going to go to work at 1 o'clock. Number 6, Anna might go shopping for snow boots. And number 7, Anna may take the 7 o'clock train. In exercise 4, we're practicing short answers with could and won't. One thing I didn't mention at the beginning is that if your main verb is be, we usually include that in the short answers. So it could be, it won't be. If the verb is some other verb, we don't use those. We just use the could or the won't. You'll see as we go through. So number 1 is already done. Do you think the roads will be dangerous? It's snowing really hard. They could be. It's a big snowstorm. They could be. It's a big storm. 2. Will the school stay open? I'm sure they won't. It's too dangerous for school buses. Will it be very windy? It could be. The winds are really strong already. They might even exceed 40 miles per hour, so bundle up. 4. Will it get very cold? It could. The temperature in Greenville is already below zero. And number 5, is it possible that the storm will be over by tomorrow? It could be. It's moving very quickly now. And number 6, do you think it will be warmer on Tuesday? It could be. There seems to be a warming trend. It's stopped snowing already. Finally, I'll read through the editing exercise and let you know what the corrections should be in that. So this is a student's report about El Nino. There are 7 mistakes. They corrected the first one, so we need to find 6 more. Every few years, the ocean near Peru becomes warmer. This change is called El Nino. An El Nino may cause big weather changes all over the world. The west coasts of North and South America might have very heavy rains. On the other side of the Pacific, New Guinea might become very dry. In that sentence, you need to delete the S from becomes. It should be just become. Northern areas could have warmer, wetter winters, and southern areas may become much colder. Not maybe in this sentence. You should delete the be, and it should just be may become much colder. These weather changes affect plants and animals. Some fish may not survive in warmer waters. Again, you delete the, you don't delete, but you change the mayn't to may not. We do not contract may not. They may die or swim to colder places. In addition, dry conditions could cause, you need the base form here, so you will delete the ing and add the e, could cause crops to die. When that happens, food may get very expensive. El Nino does not happen regularly. It may happen every 2 years, or it might not come for 7 years. Will El Ninos get worse in the future? They could. In this sentence, you want to delete the be, because it's actually a short answer for could get, not could be. So they could. Pollution could increase the effects of El Nino, but no one is sure yet. In that last sentence, you want to change will to could, because we're not certain. Will would be if we were certain of the effects. So that concludes the editing, and I'm going to stop this video here, and I'll make some additional videos for Units 30 and 32.